This question says, if f of x is a linear function, f of -1 equals 0, and f of 2 equals 4, find an equation for f of x. Well, first of all, the problem says that f of x is a linear function. So I know that my f of x function has the form f of x equals mx plus b. Once we know what m and b are, we can find the function. Well, m is the slope of the line. That's the graph of the function. So we're given these two values. F of 1 is 0, f of 2 is 4. There's lots of different ways to do this problem, but for this, you usually want to find the slope, m, first. So let's make a table of the f and f of x. So when x is 0, f of x is, when x is -1, f of x is 0. When x is 2, f of x is 4. So we see that to go from -1 to 3, to go from -1 to 2, you add 3. And to go from 0 to 4, you add 4. And the slope, m, is the change in y divided by the change in x. So m is equal to 4 over 3. I take the change in y, which is 4, and then divide it by 3. So f of x is 4/3 x plus b. Now to solve for b, you can just plug in one of the points on the line. So we know that -1, 0 is on the line, and 2, 4 is on the line. So if you plug in, say x equals -1, you should get f of x is 0. So 0 is 4/3 times -1 plus b. So 0 is -4/3 plus b. Add 4/3 to both sides, you get 4/3 equals b. So the function is 4/3 x plus 4/3. You can check that if you evaluate f of 2, you get 4/3 times 2, that's 8/3, and if you add 4/3, you get 12/3, which is 4. And when you plug in x equals -1, you get 0. So, and this has the form mx plus b, so this is certainly the correct answer.